Good afternoon, ma'am.
Good afternoon.
Good
Good
afternoon, ma'am.
afternoon, ma'am.
Good afternoon, beta.
Good afternoon, ma'am.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, ma'am.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, ma'am.
Good afternoon, beta. Wait, good afternoon. Okay, so what we have to do today? Question answers.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. Exercises.
Exercises first and then the question answers. Very good. Right. Can we have the cameras on, please?
Good afternoon, ma'am.
Good afternoon. Fine. Alishba,
Yes, ma'am.
first exercise A.
Choose the correct answer and fill in the blanks. First, in 2011, the number of females per thousand males in India was option D 1943.
943.
Yes.
Chalo, let it be. Second, the most populous continents of the world are Anushka.
Ma'am, option C Asia and Europe.
Option C, Asia and Europe. Very good. Third, Alind.
Yes, ma'am. Which of the following countries is not densely populated? Ma'am, option B, Singapore.
Is he correct?
Ma'am, France.
No.
Ma'am, Canada.
Canada. Yes, it is Canada. Option A. Right, Alan?
Okay, ma'am.
Okay. Fourth one, sorry, Bhavya.
Okay, ma'am. Which of the following is an underdeveloped country? Option D, Ethiopia.
Option D,
Ma'am,
Ethiopia.
Ethiopia.
Very good.
Ma'am, what is the
Next.
third answer?
Third is beta Canada.
Okay.
Fifth, Ridhima.
The estimated population of the world today is more than 7 billion.
Option A, 7 billion. Very good. Next, Aditya. And I must appreciate Aditya was the first one to send the map on the class group yesterday.
Ma'am,
And then-
I was listening
When? Let me see.
after the class.
Huh? After the
After
class,
the-
kids?
During the class time.
I don't know, someone
Excuse me, ma'am. Ma'am, I have
Anjumita?
completed the map. Can I send it now?
Ma'am, I sent you personally.
Ma'am, can I send?
Hanji. Yes, I'll just check Anushka because yesterday I could not see your map. I don't know how come I missed. Yesterday after the class got over, you had sent.
Yes, ma'am.
I'll just check it. I'll check. Okay. Yes, Alind, you can send. Fine.
Send.
Payal.
Yes, ma'am. The estimated population of the world
This is
today
done.
is more than
This is done. You
Yes,
have
ma'am.
to.
True false first.
Aditya, you are done with the exercise? Did you read any of the exercise? No. Okay. B1. Read out the true false. First one you read out. Second Payal will do. Okay. You are not audible, Aditya. You are not audible.
Now I am
Yes, now
aud-
you are audible. Now you are audible. Yes.
first.
Hmm.
The knowledge and the skill of people are more important factors in the development of nation rather than its number. True.
It is true. Very good. Second, Payal.
India has a favorable sex ratio. False.
What should be the correct answer?
Unfavorable.
Yes. So you will underline favorable and you will correct it as unfavorable, right? Done? Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Ansh, why your camera is not on? Please switch it on if no specific problems you have. Others also. Ved, Angel, Anand, Ayush. Yes, Ayush, next. Third one.
Higher the literacy rate, lower the economic development of a nation. False.
False.
The higher literacy rate make the level of economic development high.
Higher literacy rate, what does it do?
And it increase the level of
हाँ,
economic
इसको देखो, इसको both ways we can do, right? We can either say that higher the literacy rate, higher the level of economic development of a nation. Sorry, right? Or vice versa, lower the literacy rate, lower the level of the economic development of the country, right? You can do it both ways, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, ma'am.
Next, fourth one. Can we have Ved reading it?
South Asia is a densely populated region. True.
True. Very good. Next. Ansh. Chalo. Let us have Bhavya only again. Bhavya.
Okay, ma'am. Australia has a large number of immigrant population. Ma'am, it's true.
Australia has a large number of immigrant population. Means within the country, people move from one region to another region, right? This is what it is trying to say.
Yes,
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 ma'am.
ma'am.
But is that the case? No. See, Australia का अपने आप में जो
Yes,
population
ma'am.
is very low, but there is more of emigration in Australia, right? Right?
yes,
So
ma'am.
it will be false, and in place of immigrants, you will write immigrants. Australia has a large number of immigrant population, right?
Yes.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, ma'am.
Chaliye. Let us have Alishba telling match the column.
Ma'am, all the five.
Yes.
First, 0 to 14 years, dependent population, people moving out of a region, immigrants, ability to read and write, literacy, Amazon basin, sparse population, Great Lakes, dense population.
Okay. All have marked?
Yes,
Ansh, I think I have not muted you. You can rejoin, beta. Okay. Fill in the blanks. Let us have Anushka. First two.
Okay, ma'am. First, human beings add value to the natural resources. Second, the 15 to 64 age group is known as the working population.
Very good. Next, Ayush.
Kerala has the highest literacy rate in India.
Yes, very good. Kerala has the highest literacy rate in India. Next, Payal.
Dash is the movement of people out of country, immigration.
Yes. Immigration is the movement of people out of a country. Next, Ridhima.
Remember, that's emigration.
She said immigration only.
हाँ, MEMI तो.
Yes, ma'am.
हाँ,
So my
immigration.
thought,
नहीं,
immigration.
it is not. हाँ, immigration नहीं है, immigration नहीं है, ठीक है? Okay, next, Ridhima.
Switzerland has low birth rate.
Very good. All done. This is done.
Yes, ma'am.
All done.
Yes, ma'am.
Once you are done, Alishba, share it with me on my class, on my personal number, right? Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
Now, short answers. Answer the following questions in 10 to 20 words. Right? So we start from Aditya now.
Okay, ma'am.
Do you need 5 minutes to get the answer, find the answers?
Ma'am, I know first one.
Okay, fine. Tell.
Ma'am, the three age group of population are on page number 213.
Very good.
Age composition. First, 0 to 14 years children, 15 to 64 years working population, and 65 years and above old people.
Okay. The population is divided into 3 age groups: 0 to 14 children, 15 to 64 working population, and 65 years and above is old people, right? Right?
Yes,
ma'am.
Fine.
Yes.
Very good. Second one. What do you mean by sex ratio? Can we have Bhavya telling?
Okay, ma'am. On the page number 213, ma'am, the key term
Very
sex
good.
ratio is the number of females per thousand male in the population in a region.
Very good. I hope you all know this. Yes?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Now, third one. Ridhima. What do you mean by population density?
Yes, ma'am.
Next answer. Yes, Payal.
The number of people living in 1 square kilometer is called the density of population or the population density.
So where is it written? From where are you reading? Tell them also.
Ma'am, page 211, the global distribution of population para. Ma'am,
Okay.
6th line.
Okay.
Ma'am, we can take the key term also. Ma'am,
Yes,
on
I was
2000.
Yes,
about
ma'am.
to say
Key
this
term.
also. Second, the key terms on page number 210, density of population, the number of people living in 1 square kilometer area is called as density of population, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Very
Yes,
good.
ma'am.
Next, can we have Anushka telling this answer? Very good. Why are river valleys densely populated?
River valleys are densely populated because number one, river valleys have fertile soil, which is best for agriculture. Number two, river valleys provide water, which is essential for survival. Number three, river valleys provide occupation for people living there.
Very good. Very good. I hope all have noted down these points. She needs
Yes,
to
ma'am.
repeat. She needs to repeat, or all have noted?
Can she repeat once?
Yes, Anushka, can you repeat once? Go a little slow.
Okay, ma'am. River valleys are densely populated because number one, river valleys have fertile soil, which is best for agriculture. Number two, river valleys provide water, which is essential for survival. Number 3, river valleys provide occupation for people living there.
Okay, they provide different occupation for the people living there, right? Very good. Next, distinguish between birth rate and death rate. Angel will tell this answer. Angel 8C. Angel, you are not audible.
Now am I?
Yes, now you are audible. Yes.
On page number 212, under the heading population change, last para, birth rate is the number of live births per 1,000 persons in a year, and death rate is the number of death per 1,000 persons in a year.
Okay, very good. This is one point of difference, right? And another point of difference you can write. I will tell you, wait. Remember we made that diagram? Remember?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Yes.
You all have done that, no?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
In that diagram, there were 3 statements given, right? In that balance of population that we have, right?
Yes,
so I'll
ma'am.
tell you
Yes,
where to write. I'm just opening the diagram for you all so that it is easy for you people to write. Okay. I hope the diagram is showing on the screen.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Now, the first one you will write when the birth rate is more than death rate, the population increases. This you will write in the birth rate column, right? Right?
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, ma'am.
Second, you will write when the birth rate and the death rate are same, the population stays or remains the same. This you will write in both the columns, for death rate also, for birth rate also. And the third statement that is given over here, when the death rate is more than the birth rate, the population decreases. Where will it go?
Death rate.
In death rate.
In the death rate. So 3 points for both the terms. Got it?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Very good. Very good. Chaliye. Now comes the next question. I hope these e-exercise, all questions marked properly.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
Very good. Now F exercise. First question. How can you say that human beings are the most important of all resources? Alishba would tell this answer, or you need time to find the answers?
1 minute.
Okay. Take 2 minutes to find the answer.
Ma'am, found.
Wait. Done?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, Ved. How can you say that human beings are the most important of all resources?
Human beings are most important of all resources because all materials available in our natural environment became resources only when human put them to use and attach some value to them.
Okay. Because it is a 50 to 70 word answer, can we add some more to it? Can we add some more points to it?
Ma'am, we can write the
Yes, ma'am.
definition of human resources.
And we can write the third para also.
Yes, tell.
Yes, ma'am.
Ma'am, every human being is a potential resource. In order to utilize their abilities to the fullest, they should be provided with balanced and nutritious diet, health facilities, basic education, training to harness various skills, harness various skills, sustainable technology to
Suitable.
increase
Beta,
the
suitable technology. Suitable technology.
suitable technology to increase production and adequate employment opportunities.
Very good. We can write that every human being is a potential resource. Okay, this can be your first point. Then second point, all materials available in our natural environment became resources only when humans put them to use and attach some value to them. Let this be your second point, right?
Okay.
Right? Then third, in order to utilize their abilities to the fullest, they should be provided with balanced and nutritious diet, health facilities, basic education, training to harness various skills, suitable technology to increase production, and adequate employment opportunities. I hope this much is sufficient. Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
Shall we? Do I need to repeat?
No, ma'am.
Okay, next one. Name the regions of low population density in the world. Alishba?
Yes, ma'am. Finding.
Okay. Okay, Aditya knows?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, Aditya, tell.
I'm on page number 211.
Yes.
There are 4 regions of low population density in the world.
Yes.
The thickly forested equatorial region like Amazon.
Very good.
And the Congo Basin, the ice polar region of Antarctica and tundra, the rugged high mountain region of Himalayas.
Aditya, it is the rugged high mountain regions. Okay?
Okay, ma'am.
Very good.
Rugged high mountain region of Himalayas, Alps, Rockies, and Andes.
Very good.
And the hot and cool desert of Sahara, Kalahari, West Australian, Atacama, Gobi, and Tibet.
Very good. Now you will write this in points, right? Right, class?
Yes.
Yes.
I am repeating how you will be writing it. Okay. Write down. We will write. There are 4 regions of low population density in the world. They are as follows. Then first point, the thickly forested equatorial regions like the Amazon and the Congo basins. Second, the ice-capped polar regions of Antarctica, tundra. Third point, the rugged high mountain regions of Himalayas, Alps, Rockies, Andes. Fourth, the hot and cold deserts like Sahara, Kalahari, West Australian, Atacama, Gobi, and Tibet. Then after writing these 4 points, change the line. In these regions, the harsh climatic conditions are the and the inhospitable terrain are not suitable for human habitation. Fine?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Very good.
Okay, ma'am.
Very good. Now coming to the third question. Anyone who knows already? Okay, Payal. Very good. Read
Question
out.
3. What are the economic and social factors that affect the distribution of population? So the economic and the social factors that affect the distribution of population are mineral resources, industries, transport facilities, urbanization, and government policies.
Very
Explain
good.
any two. Mineral resources, the availability of rich mineral resource attracts people to settle there. The gold mines of Kalgoorlie and
Kalgoorlie.
in Western Australia and the oil fields of the Middle East are good examples of concentration of human settlements even in the dry deserts. And development of industries in a region provides employment opportunities and hence attracts people even from the distant lands to settle there. Therefore, the industrial regions are densely populated. The northeastern part of USA and the Western Europe are the good examples.
Or what we can do, instead of explaining on any two, we can give just two sentences of all the points that are there, right? Like the economic and social factors that affect the distribution of population are as follows. Mineral resources, isme you will write the availability of rich mineral resources attract people to settle there. Then second point, industries, development of industries in a region provide employment opportunities and hence attract people even from distant lands to settle there. Fine. Then transport facilities, a good transport network is essential for all sorts of economic activities. Hence, regions like the plains and coastal areas that have good connectivity are densely populated. Urbanization, urban areas generally have better infrastructure than the rural areas, which makes villagers or the people in rural areas to migrate to the urban areas. Then government policies, sometimes government policies influence the population distribution. Setting up a new industrial township in heteroto barren regions or the influx of migrant population in India. अच्छा इसको छोड़ दो, ये आप केवल यहाँ तक लिखो. Sometimes government policies influence the population distribution. ठीक है? Right, class?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Any doubts up till here?
Can you repeat the urbanization point?
Urbanization point, you need to write whole, but not exactly the same. Urban areas generally have better infrastructure than the rural areas. People from rural areas migrate to urban areas in search of jobs, better education, and medical facilities. Right?
Okay, ma'am.
Right.
Okay.
Chali. Now the G part of the exercise. Answer the following questions. Okay, Alishba. Read out the question and the answer also.
Discuss the physical factors that influence the distribution of population. The physical factors that influence the population are topography. The flat level hands of plains are favorable for the construction of roads, railway, canals, and buildings. Thus, they are best suited for agriculture, industries, and other economic activities. Therefore, most people prefer to live on the plains. On the other hand, plateaus have comparatively less population. Climatic conditions. People always prefer to live in regions of moderate climate and adequate rainfall. Extreme climatic conditions are not favorable for human habitation. That is why polar regions and the deserts support very little population. Natural vegetation. Dense forests like those of the Amazon and Congo basins are inaccessible and therefore are largely uninhabited. Soil systems with fertile soils are best suited for agriculture, and therefore the river valleys have always been densely populated. For example, the fertile valleys of Ganga and Brahmaputra.
Right, fine. Next.
Availability of water. Water is essential for the survival of plants, animals, and humans. Most settlement thus grows up near sources of fresh water like rivers and lakes.
Very good. All have marked?
Yes, ma'am.
So slight modification is required. Shall I?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. We can go with it. The physical factors that influence the distribution of population are as follows. First, topography. The flatlands or the level lands of plains are favorable for wait a second. Flat level lands of plains are favorable for नहीं इसको ऐसे नहीं लिखो ठीक है write down. The flat level lands have more concentration of population than the plateaus because of the favorable conditions for construction of roads, railways, canals, and buildings. Right? Right, class?
Yes, ma'am.
Fine.
Yes, ma'am.
Fine. Can any one of you repeat this first point that I have told? Beta. Yes, Aditya.
May I repeat?
Beta, बोलिए.
Topography. The flat level lands of plains have comparatively less population than plateau because they are favorable for the...
Beta, sorry. Flat level lands have more population than plateaus because...
Okay, because they are favorable for the construction of roads, railways, canals, and buildings.
This much is sufficient, okay? Then climatic conditions. Moderate climatic conditions are always preferred by the people than to live in the extreme human habitation, right? I am repeating. People always prefer living in moderate climatic conditions than in extreme climatic conditions, right?
Yes,
right, class. This much only. Then natural vegetation, the dense forests, dense forest areas which are not easily accessible are not suitable for habitation, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Then soils, regions with fertile soil are best suited for agriculture and have always been densely populated, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Then the last point is availability of water. Water is essential for the survival of plants, animals, and humans. So most of the settlements grow up near sources of fresh water. That's it. Right?
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. I think first answer G exercise complete. Any doubts in that?
No, ma'am.
Fine. Now come to the second question. Explain the factors that bring about a change in population. Anyone for the same? Yes, anyone for the same, beta? Class?
Ma'am, I know the answer, but after that, I don't know the full answer.
No problems. Whatever you know, you tell. I'll tell you whether it is
Ma'am,
correct.
it is on the page number 212. Ma'am, under the heading of population change. And at the first paragraph, the population change refer to the change in the number of population of a particular area between the 2 points of time. This change occurred due to two reason, natural growth and migration. And
Very
ma'am,
good.
then it is something like this. So then I don't know.
Okay. Now see this first paragraph as it is, you will write for the answer. Then you come to the last paragraph of the same side. Means left hand side, population change, last paragraph, left hand side. Got it?
Yes, ma'am.
You will write the difference between the birth rate and death rate is the natural growth rate. The difference between the birth rate and death rate gives the natural growth rate, which indicates whether the population has increased or decreased. Marked this much?
Okay.
Then the annual growth rate of population is expressed as a percentage. Done?
Yes,
Yes.
ma'am.
Then you will write migration is another factor. Migration is another factor affecting the size of population.
I'm affecting
the size of population. Mark this much?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
People generally migrate from less developed nations to more developed ones in search of better employment opportunities. Healthcare and education facilities. ये भी add कर लो last की दो last की जो line है. People generally migrate from less developed nations to more developed ones in search of better employment opportunities, healthcare and education facilities. Right?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Any doubts?
No, ma'am.
No,
Okay.
ma'am.
Can we have Bhavya reading the whole answer again? Population change wala?
Okay, ma'am. Population change. The population change refer to the change in the number of population of a particular area between 2 points of time. This change occurs due to two reasons, natural growth and migration. Ma'am, then yes, ma'am, on the fourth paragraph, we have to write the difference between the birth rate and the death rate is death rate gives the natural growth rate.
Very
It
good.
indicates whether the population has increased or decreased. The annual growth rate of population is expressed as a percentage.
Very good.
Then migration
Is another
is
factor for
another
population change.
yes, ma'am, is another factor affecting in size of population.
No, I said that migration is another factor for population change. It affects the size of population.